to show you how I make my chicken pot pie. 3 cubed chicken breasts in there, diced potato, gravy. This is gluten-free gravy. I cook gluten-free because gluten hurts. So we've got corn, beans, peas, potatoes, gravy, and an onion. Hi, Mr. Onion. I'm going to eat you now. Drain these. This is a 4-cup measuring cup. So now we're going to cover the whole shebang. Stir it. Kind of mix it up a little bit. Put it on medium high. Once that begins to boil, I need to boil it for 15 minutes. Now, while that is doing that, we will take another saucepan. We will mix our gluten-free country gravy mix. We'll put that in there. So we'll take a 1/2 cup of cold water in our gravy mix. Once this comes to a rolling boil, we'll add that in. We stir it until it thickens and then we remove it from the heat. I mean, there's nothing else to it. So our chicken and vegetable mixture is going. The next thing we need to do is take our gluten-free frozen pie crust out of the freezer. Spray the devil out of this sucker. Because we don't want it to stick. This is just olive oil spray. Alright, then take this. And we're just going to take it out. While it's still nice and frozen. I'm just going to pop it right onto there. And as it thaws, while everything else is cooking, we'll be able to sink it down a little bit. I'm going to put this one, I'm going to pop it out, and put it over top of this. This is now boiling. So, we're going to add this in. All right, so now we have our gravy. It is all ready to go. We have our chicken. It is boiling. Let's stir it briefly. So I'm going to count that as a boil. Just every once in a while, we're going to periodically check on our pie crust. I know that I could cook it in the pan that it comes in, but well, then nobody will believe that you made it from scratch. Dice up these. Why is she doing that? You're saying to yourself. Take these, put them in my compost. Check. Hot. High. Even though it'll get made before that's relevant. We're down to the last few seconds here on the chicken pot pie. So, my big strainer. Check on this. Pour it all back in. Back to the stove. Take our gravy. Pour that in there. Take a full 2 cups. Mix that up. Add a pinch of salt. Pepper. Mix it up again. All right, now, okay. Now we pray that it all fits. Usually does, but every once in a while I get a little heavy-handed. While this is still on the top of this pan, I make a little slit. Try not to ruin the whole thing. That way it's got a little vent hole. And we'll turn it. Turn it and reapply. You just come out here. As with everything, it's got a pretty side and a not so pretty side. But you know what? Doesn't matter. All tastes the same. It's delicious. Put our big old pie on there, and this will catch any drips because I can assure you there will be some. We've got our oven preheated to 425 and close the door, and we will bake it for 30 minutes. And in that 30 minutes, we can take this disaster and clean it up so that the kitchen doesn't look like poo as we all sit down to eat dinner together. And look at me. I cleaned my whole kitchen. Still got a few minutes left on the timer. Kitchen's all clean. We're getting ready to eat. And I get to come in and sit down for a few minutes. I got my husband's breakfast sorted, his lunch packed, and I get to just sit. Yay. And there it is. My piping hot chicken pot pie. Gluten-free, fast, only takes about 35 minutes, and it is ready to go.